Miss Pourcho, otherwise known as Katie, is our art teacher here at North Elementary. She graduated from Covenant High School here on the west side of Indianapolis, and then she did her college work at Ball State. And I think just her love of art and her love of teaching is what brought her to art education.
9 years ago, Miss Pourcho walked into our office for an interview, and we knew really quickly that she was the one that we needed to bring into our building.
She's a wonderful educator and interacts so well with the kids in her classroom. It just really sets a real tone and a model for all teachers. And that's, I think, when you walk into her classroom, that's the thing that just sort of jumps out at how well she connects with young children.
Her ability to connect with students, no matter who they are, what background they have, just starts from the moment they walk into her room. The way she greets them, the way they come in and sit down, the way that she gets to know each and every one of them.
You see her, that she genuinely loves every single one of them. And a lot of learning first starts with that relationship, with that bond between the teacher and the child.
She's really nice. She's almost like a mom.
She's not only interested in the children as what she calls kid artists, she's also concerned about them as individuals, as a whole person.
I feel like I can talk to her and tell her stuff. She's one of my friends.
And I think one of the things that Katie does is helps them figure out what they're passionate about, what they like to do, and then build their skills around that. And they create some amazing pieces of work, and we see them around the building all the time.
You know, I started in the building in January of 2010, and it's a beautiful building, but it didn't speak to people of this is an elementary school building.
It was kind of sterile, and when Katie came in, she just started bringing our building to life.
What she's done is almost create immersion here in the school in terms of art, from the cafeteria to the hallways.
If you walk around, there's frames with art, but then she also has pieces of what the kids say.
Inspired by love, or inspired by my sister's curly hair. Kids can, without saying how they're feeling, express their feelings, and that's huge for kids at this age because they don't always have an outlet to be able to go and talk to somebody.
So they understand that there's a connection between what they're producing and how they feel and believe.
You can't walk down these halls and not smile.
I'll see my class walk down the hall and they're like, oh, I know this kid, or I know this kid, wow, look at that. They love seeing their work, and it makes them feel like they've done something to be proud of, and she facilitates all of that.
And that's the one thing that she brings to everything that she does. I ask her, hey, can you help out in the mornings? And she's always looking around and going, how can we do this better? Hey, I'll make some stop and go signs. And then the kids will see that, and I have these visuals for them. Those are all things that she brings. She's a problem solver. She's always wanting to do things better.
She does a lot with art outside of school as well. She'll go to weddings and paint the scene, like at the reception.
During the reception or the wedding itself, she will be in the back painting the people, putting that in place and just capturing the moment. And it is beautiful.
Some of the paintings I've seen that she does at weddings, and they're phenomenal.
So this is just one piece of Katie's creative life.
It's just obvious that she loves art, she loves kids, she loves people in general.
And I know every time that I see her, I'm going to be greeted with a smile, and I'll probably leave laughing.
She is a good painter, and I think I'm proud of her of being Teacher of the Year.
I would tell you that I was in Katie's room here, I believe it was last spring, and Katie was teaching myself and her students how to build a dog out of clay, doing clay sculpture. So this is the clay sculpture that Katie taught me how to make. I think it's somewhere between a dog, a dinosaur, and a pig, yeah. And what I would say is, Katie, stay humble, because, as great a teacher as you are, Teacher of the Year, there's an opportunity for us all to improve. So I appreciate your efforts, but for this student, you got some work to do yet.